All right, everybody. Welcome to another Super Series Boogie Percent race. We got a doozy for you today. Two former Boogie Percent champions, RJ and Uko. Should be a good one. I'm hyped. And for an equally as hype race, we have two hype commentators, Hunter and Arts. Welcome, Hunter. Welcome, Arts.
Thanks for having me.
Hey guys, nice to be.
All right, I'm gonna hit the start button on this race, and we're gonna get going. Take her away.
Thank you, Temple. I think both racers have shuffled up RNG sufficiently. Should be good to go here. All right, we're off to the races, and the streams are pretty much in.
We go. Yeah, it was a nice sync. I definitely agree.
I remember last year, a lot of my races, for whatever reason, Speed Racing TV was delayed on my end, so I would start every race like 10 seconds after the person I was racing.
You just give them a head start. It's okay.
Exactly, yeah. You know, sometimes you got it. But I think this race should be really close. You know, RJ, defending champion of the BSS. You know, nothing more we can say about that, right? And Uko, definitely, I feel like a dark horse this year, coming back from a pretty long hiatus, but obviously one of the most talented runners this game has ever seen. So I'm excited to see.
I do want to. I don't know if Temple already mentioned it. I do want to remind you guys. Uko won in 2017, so we actually have a winner versus winner here.
Ooh. So is this for bragging rights for the rest of the tournament, basically?
Oh, it's gotta be. I've been hyping this up as like college game day, Earthbound game of the week. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, this is definitely the marquee matchup of the first week, and I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's exciting that it's the last race of game week 1 for sure.
Really solid movement menuing there.
Yeah, no one likes to see a cracked bat fumble. It's just demoralizing.
Mom's not in the way. We're still tied. No one hit the fence.
Could it be any more exciting? No, but with these two players, you know, obviously veterans of the game, so the movement through this first section is very crisp. Of course, as I say that, RJ gets stuck behind the trees there, but you know, we'll get past.
It's all over. Go ahead and forfeit.
Okay, I mean,
you think you're gonna come back from a tree bunk? Come on.
Not in EBS S20. The talent is just too high. I am a big fan of all the new turnout that we have in the tournament this year. I think there's a good mix of old blood and new blood, which should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's actually like one of the hobbies of mine to see who decided to join in the new year. And as Art said, you always see certain people. Like, I think there hasn't been a year where I've been around that Classic James hasn't joined, but at the same time,
or you, right?
That's yeah, this is my fourth year in a row. I think this is James's fifth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, you two are definitely two of the favorites. I would say, along with these two, to take the tournament down. At least
yep, and that's why I got a 114 on Friday to prove it. Prove how good I am.
I did not watch that one. Did you win? How did it go?
I did win. It just took forever.
It was one of those ugly ones. Yeah.
We actually both had a strong death. We had a really good Onet up to that, but.
Yeah, the runner's perfectly in sync through the tutorial section beginning there.
For sure. Let's see. So I think on the restream, it looks like Uko is showing a little behind. I actually expect Uko to catch up just a touch in the next scene here, because I think Uko's going to do behind the couch strats, and
Ooh, yes.
he likes to do in front. From my own personal testing, it looks like it saves like about a half second if you don't bonk. You definitely have to practice it a little bit so you don't bonk, but you get to see some of that sweet tech right here and the comparison between the two.
Uko, of course, kind of the main proponent of the behind the couch maneuver. I remember learning it from them in their Onet minute video.
Oh, I forgot it was
many
actually
years
in the
ago.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. See, there we go. Showcasing it. Yep. That's what's so cool about this run and this game in general. I feel like there are so many little strats like that. Just make up each runner's style.
And on my screen, on the multi-twitch, Uko actually took a slight lead from that.
Yeah. It looks like RJ got kind of the worst spawn formation you could get coming out of the house, so had to go back in and respawn. Never fun to see.
Uko getting a nice crow there on the 100% spawn plate. Very
As did
good.
RJ.
Oh, yeah.
Nice stutter here from Uko. Should be no problem. That snake's pretty high up.
We're not even 5 minutes in. These two runners are putting on a clinic for us.
Yeah. RJ with the safe despawn there. And we're up at Picky with 10 seconds between runners. Basically just that one door despawn that RJ had to do is the difference between the runners at the moment.
Uko with an amazing 459 talk to Picky, and RJ with a 507, which is still amazing. Oh, and I forgot we get to talk about Poke Pulls.
Yes. Two of the major proponents of the Poke Pull. Both, those are 9 out of 10 Poke Pulls there.
Oh my gosh. I think Uko got a slightly better one just because RJ actually pulled Pokey up a little too soon, and he actually went north with him. But
so we'll give it
man,
I gave it a 9 for Uko, 8.5 for RJ. How does that sound?
Temple, I have to say thank you for letting me commentate this just for that right there. I'm gonna take a nice little swig of my drink while we admire this right here.
This is pure art. displayed in front of us at the moment. For those of you who don't know, if we have any non-Earthbound runners watching this, I guess we should explain. Basically, if you move slightly up before you trigger the Buzz cutscene, both the runners are either finishing or currently in. Pokey will move slightly more to the right, which decreases the distance Buzz needs to take from Pokey to Ness, and it makes the cutscene, I think it saves like a half a second maximum.
It's probably less, honestly.
Probably less.
It might be a couple frames, but it's worth it.
But RJ specifically is, a true connoisseur of Pokemon. That's his signature move.
All right. We're coming up on Starman Jr. Both runners are going to employ a lot of skill and tech here. They're going to hit left on the D-pad and auto fight.
Yeah, it's always funny. It's basically like you play the game, you each get to hear it around the same time, and then you just roll the dice to see how much of a head start you get over the opponent.
A 150 from Uko. Starman's got 200 HP.
Ooh, nice guard into 101 charge forward on RJ though.
Forward.
Extreme skill being exhibited in both these runners.
Another guard. Whoa.
Nice 2-rounder for Uko, and nice 2-rounder
Good
for
grief.
RJ. Wow.
Wow.
They're both ahead of world record. Fun fact.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it was mentioned. Arts and Crofts here has the Boogey world record with a 102.40 or so?
102.57.
Ah, okay, still a high 102, but which is an insane amount of time.
And both of these runners are currently ahead of that, so, never say never, right?
Yeah, someone's actually asking in chat about the rules for Boogey. So this is a partial category. It follows the any percent glitchless category. There's no manipulation in this one, so you have to take what the game gives you. And the timing will end after you defeat the Boogey tent in Threed and collect the fly honey inside. If there's no deaths, we're kind of expecting a time around 105 for both these runners. And then as
that would be great for RJ, because his PB is actually a 109. I feel like he's much better than that PB. It just has
100%.
Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see it all in PB this tournament, especially with the number of races everyone will have the new Swiss format this year.
Very true.
Thanks for reminding me to chat.
No problem. All right, I saw a door about 8:53 for Uko and 8:58 for RJ. That's amazing times.
We
Like
are,
I
we are
actually
neck
get to
and
this
neck.
part, and I'm happy if it's a 9:45. Both of these runners are over 45 seconds ahead.
Oof. RJ with the clutch dog dodge there. Though. That'll
Yes,
set him back. Good.
using that tree to his advantage, getting the dog stuck. I love it.
Yeah, RJ definitely having a tougher time with the random spawns in this early part of the game. Nothing he can't overcome.
Equipping the Mr. Baseball cap to go right back and sell it.
Looks like Pigpen was nice to both runners. Always good to see.
Just plain old garbage in that trash can the second time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually tried to check it the second time. So that's fun. So Hunter, do you take out $50 or $40 here?
I'm team 40, to be honest.
You're team 40? Alright. I'm team 40 for PB attempts, but I like 50 in races in case I accidentally buy a second.
Oh, yeah. I
then I don't
take the risk and...
Yeah. Well, you know, I think this is just going to have to be one of those hot debates for the night, you know? Yeah, here we come up. Both runners doing the spawn skip above the hospital and Onet, just making sure they don't run into any odd spawns outside of the arcade. And was that a smash I saw from Uko?
Uko got a smash, so it's a two-turn fight. The Pogos have 35 HP, so you're hoping to down them in 3 turns. That's your goal.
Looks like RJ got that. Ooh, and shout out to Uko for getting the can of fruit juice. I love that strat.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
RJ doesn't even have to worry about it because RJ took no damage from that fight.
Yep, so that'll definitely gain him a little bit of time. It's always nice never taking damage during this string of encounters before fray.
Yeah.
Oof.
Second Pogopunk a little safer because you have a level up. Uko got that useless third turn smash, I saw that.
But it looks good. The swag smash. Also, I'd like to point out RJ running with the fresh splits for this tournament.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes Man Jr. Should take 2 hits.
Yep, both runners through. About 5-second difference between the two. Ooh, now notably, Uko is not maxed out on HP after the spread roll.
45.
45 still should be
all right.
Yeah. Ooh, and they have high offense.
Yeah, this is gonna be 4 turns.
Yeah.
I might go for. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, the dodge. I would go for that every day.
Yeah.
Uko playing it safe though. I guess it is a race. Never want to die to Frank.
I can't even commentate on this. They're so close. Oh, Frank's
Yeah.
down for Uko.
Frank down for Uko. And RJ playing it safe with the life up there. Can't blame him. But he should be dead pretty safe. Yep. Nice. So now, yeah, Frankenstein Jr. should be a 6 or 7 hitter depending on your offense.
Yeah,
rolls.
91 HP. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, 91.
And
So the way I think on Frank and Frankenstein is that my average hit is 15. So if like I've accumulated enough extra damage before that, I can either risk the 6th hit or not. I just assume I hit 15, basically.
Hey, Mr. World Record Holder, you've got your splits up?
I actually don't have my splits up.
Okay. Did
but
you
I had-
down Frankenstein at 12:49? Because that's
No.
what Uko just did.
Uko is like 16 seconds ahead of world record. I had a 13:04.
RJ downed Frankie at 13:08, which I would be ecstatic all day, every day if I had.
Oh yeah,
that time at
a low
Frankie's
13. A low 13 is amazing, and then anything sub 13, especially in a race, is absolutely absurd. So pretty spectacular times for both runners here.
Yeah, like Art said, we're about 20 seconds apart. But we come to the great equalizer, which is the slug grind.
Oh yeah. This is where every boogie run comes to die, pretty much, or at least every good pace comes to die in boogie runs.
I would be expecting both runners to grab some cash, get some burgers. If Uko wanted to try and set a world record, they could skip burger buying, but I think the win is more important for them.
Now, in a race, is there ever a time where you would skip burgers?
And feel justified by it? No, but I have.
But you would do it for fun, okay?
I mean, I'll be honest. I've done it in at least one EBSS race, maybe more.
That's
but,
the
I
ultimate
mean,
swag strat, I feel like, in a race. Yeah, I feel like I would never do it in a race I was taking seriously. I agree with that.
Uko taking at 140, I would agree with that. I don't think they use any burgers, so I would be counting to 5 on the burger buying, and we'd leave with $73.
See, if you take out $50 originally, you have to take out 130.
Okay, it's the same amount of cursors, but all right.
Exactly. Yeah. See,
and
so
Uko would be without all those smashes.
True.
Yep. Uko's got 5. They're gone. RJ comes in. They high five as they go through the door.
Little tag team action there, yeah.
RJ didn't get as much money, which could be good, could be bad, depending on the scenario.
Yeah, he saved some cursor movements, but if he needs to buy some burgers after Titanic Ant to prepare for cops, he could be losing some time. Because he might not have enough money. It's a gambit, and usually you don't need to buy burgers after Titanic Ant, but stranger things have happened in a boogie race. Uko coming up, getting some mice in the entrance here. Never fun. I assume they're probably trying to make their way over to the spot where you can get the mouse stuck and then just trigger the slugs over and over again. But we'll see.
Yeah, I would agree. We're trying to go for at least 22 slugs. Here on the first floor, they spawn in packs of 4. So you have some options. You can get 6 4-packs down here. You can get 4-packs here, and then a 6-pack on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, and you see both runners going to what the community has pretty much decided is the optimal spot for slug grinding. There have been a lot of strategies over the years, but last year I think strategy.
But I do want to go ahead and mention the 20 seconds that Uko had coming in is already gone.
Yeah, true. That's just what a couple mice spawns, and there it goes. Yeah, both runners down their first slug pack, and we'll see him walk right across this little rock patch. It's really nice of the developers to spawn right on that rock patch, so we have a nice visual cue where the trigger is.
So Uko has found another 4-pack of slugs without a mouse, which is kind of interesting. RJ's found both at the same time and actually got the rat too far to the right for our strategy. So he's got some options. He can either despawn afterwards, or he can actually try and drag it back. I'm not really sure which route he's gonna want to go. Uko with another 4-pack and the singles instant wins.
So is getting 4 singles faster than fighting a 4-pack? Oh, and there's slugs over to their left again. There's another pack. See how they got 4 here? Means there's 3 other slugs chilling underneath the rope over to the left.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even realize that was a 4-pack. I don't know if it's actually faster, but it's safer, and you get a better chance for a bomb drop.
Oh yeah, we love those bomb drops.
A 1 in 128, but it counts by the times you're in battle. So getting a 4-pack of slugs does not make it 4 out of 128. It's still 1 out of 128.
And Uko managed to get a green swirl on this 2-pack of slugs. I don't think I've ever managed to do. So I'm impressed. and a bomb drop.
Oh really? Oh
wow, yeah. Uko got the bomb drop, yeah. So Uko is sitting pretty, and a 2nd floor slug pack spawn. Wow.
So Uko just started the fight with 20. I think RJ's at 17 because he took a single from the right. I think that's where we are.
Yeah. So both runners are having spectacular slug grinds, but that bomb from Uko is probably enough to push them over the edge, at least making the Titanic fight significantly safer.
Yeah, there's always been a joke about the rubber banding of Earthbound RNG, so you really love having a bomb, but you're always worried that that means the ant's gonna smash you, just as payback for it.
Yeah, or you'll use your bomb, get through ant, and then die to cops or something.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to have a couple runs where I've actually gotten 2 bombs without any minute. But then of course they all end up dying like or something like that.
All right, so Uko's currently got 21 offense. I'll bet you $1 that it becomes 23. It's plus 2. Oh wow, isn't that interesting?
It seems like it always happens, doesn't it? I guess RJ, realizing he needs to make up some time, he went up and got the 6-pack and found it immediately. So
Yeah, this
if
is
he can get through this fight
way
quickly,
too close.
yeah, this is absurdly close.
Uko's about to get in trouble because of the mouse and ant spawns up here, making it work with stutters.
Yeah, amazing stutters. You know, getting pincered on that rope is a tale as old as time.
I'll be honest, I looked away from RJ's screen for a while, but when I looked back, there were still 5 slugs.
I assume there were a couple misses. You never
They
like
all
to see it,
hypnotized now, so it's definitely been a few turns.
Yeah. Oh, and the hypnotize comes through there. Hope for a quick wake up.
Wake up.
There we go.
Wake up. Okay.
So Uko doesn't have the requisite 24 offense to insta-kill single antoids, so they have to go for that despawn there in this tunnel, but then finds a stutterable fight. Ooh!
The double antoid. That's the rubber banding I'm talking about.
Yep, that's the most infuriating fight, because you just spawn in and the ant's right on you. Ooh, and a successful call for help. This could get ugly pretty quickly, if Uko can't manage to either run away or kill his ants quickly.
Alright, both runners with 23 offense, so they both will have to despawn any single antoids or stutter around them. No
And Uko's going for a runaway on these antoids here, which I like. I like running away, because the ants actually aren't that fast. But if you can't do it successfully, you know, you're gonna take tons of damage. And Uko had to use their spare life up, the extra psychic points.
Yeah,
They
well,
won't
they do
that
have 8
for-
burgers, so that's good news there.
True, but that means 2 PSI magnets from the ant means only 1 rockin', so. First turn bite, not too bad. RJ, ooh, with a really close stutter there, but he manages to pull it out in that tunnel.
85 for first rockin' Uko.
It's nice
Oh yeah,
playing
forgot
it
the
safe.
bomb.
Oh yeah, and the bomb should make it so that life up probably doesn't matter.
185, bomb it.
Bomb laughs at your shield, and yep, that's where we see
41. Oh
that's
wow.
where we see you know, the strength of the bomb. Basically 2 rockins and a bomb and 5 time, basically.
Alright, RJ's got 75 on Ant. Ant's got 235. We got, what is that, 160 left to go?
Yep. Gets off both the rockins. Another 80 hit, that's pretty much average, so nothing too exciting, but manages to get the life up out. That's always nice. Saves you a burger. Ooh, strong hit from Ant. Not what you want to see.
58 to go.
But Ant's rattling off these magnets, so it's just free turns for damage.
2 more hits without a shield. 1 more hit without a shield.
Yeah, you just auto fight here. Single dash should do it. Oh, commentator's curse. Oh, ooh, the miss into the strong hit from Ant made my heart flutter for a second there, but luckily he got through.
Alright, so now Uko is taking about a 1-minute lead, but good grief, a 22:39 from RJ is also amazing.
Yeah, if I ever had a 22:33 or 39 in a race and was down by a minute, I would not be happy. Just putting that one up
First
there.
round. This isn't the finals, you know?
Yeah, hey, who knows? It could be.
Yeah, this could be closer than the final for sure.
This could be a preview of what we see in the finals as well.
RJ doing a burger count. I think I saw 5. I don't
Yeah,
know what.
This should be good for cops.
Oh, and he's gonna pick one up here, so he should be at 6.
Yep. Yeah, both solid ant fights from both runners. Nothing super crazy. Obviously, the bomb helps Uko tremendously, but RJ no slouch on his end either.
All right, 4 cops and Captain Strong. Each cop has 75 HP. You're trying to knock them down in 3 hits apiece.
Or one smash if you're offense.
Look, man, I'm not trying to call on the RNG gods with a 2141 ant, okay?
I'm just educating the viewers. That's all. Ooh, you hate to see the turn 1 miss on the cop. The cop gauntlet is really just a battle of attrition. So every time you miss or dodge or outspeed on a heal or something, yeah, it's never fun. Yeah, having to heal twice on the first cop does not bode well.
And gonna have to lead with a heal.
Oh, and a
never
miss.
mind. 3 heals on cop 1.
And like, is that 4 crushing chops?
4 heals on cop 1.
And the great equalizer. Rubber banding. Yeah, RJ will be starting up his first cop fight at roughly the same time Uko will be starting up their second, so not too far behind for sure.
Uko's got plenty of burgers still, though. So that's a good side for that.
Yeah, another benefit of just getting to double rockin' and then bomb Titanic Ant is you probably don't need to heal too much.
Yeah.
I think they did use 1 burger during the fight because they lost the life up.
RJ's already having to use a life up on cop 1. And missing as well.
But he got the outspeed on the final hit, so kind of made up for it.
Alright,
And that was another swag smash from Uko. Was that a turn 3?
So that was third cop. It'll be interesting to see if Uko wants to lead with like a rockin' on cop 4. That's a strategy you can do.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that. That makes sense. Yeah, especially with 30 second points. It should kill.
Me personally, I would rather just save the second points for life ups. But that worked. 90 for a cop.
Yeah.
So Uko's gonna hope. I assume they're gonna hope that Strong does not attack. Use 2 rock-ins to try and hit 140 HP off of Captain Strong.
It's always scary when you rock in once and you hit for like 60. It's like, oh no, what do I do?
Alright, 73 HP. Alright, as long as the rockin' hits. As long as the rockin' hits. You're good.
Nice. Low roll, but 2639 on it. That's spectacular in a race. That's like
G to Uko.
That's like a solid burgerless time, right?
Yes, yeah. So that beats my 104 PB. Actually, they're running against their 104 PB, and they're ahead by over a minute.
Yeah. It's pretty outstanding. Buying burgers and still, sub 27 on net is spectacular.
Yeah,
and the crazy thing is RJ's race is still like really, really good too.
Yeah, I think they're both on PB pace, right? They gotta be.
Yeah. I mean, RJ's gonna have a mid-high 27 on net. That's amazing for a race, but Uko's just stretching this lead every split basically.
RJ's got tons of HP. Just run 2 rock-ins.
100 rockin' is always nice.
As it hits. Rockin' has a chance to miss. It's very low.
There we go. Yeah, so 27-34 on net, and he still manages to be down by a
minute.
Wow. Absurd pace from Uko right now.
Absurd pace from RJ.
Yeah.
They're both playing their best games ever.
Yeah. What a great race to commentate. I'm happy Uko got the unlucky Tucson entrance spawns.
Alright, so I couldn't have done this by myself, man. I wouldn't know what to say, dude.
Hey, man, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. Shout out to Temple, the Restream and tournament organizer God, and shout out to our runners for what's sure to be an exciting EBS 2020.
Doing the save here. That's gonna set us up for a death warp later.
So now I am personally in races a fan of pulling out a Vogler if I'm in a deficit like RJ is right now. How do you feel about that?
I am a fan of Vogler never happening again.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Hey, we're all entitled to our opinions.
As wrong as they may be.
Yeah, alright, that's fair. No, I pulled out the Vogler a couple times last DBSS, I think. I think it worked once, but I think it was against James, and he PB'd in our race, so it didn't matter.
Oh, I remember that 104. Yes, that was.
Yeah, absurd. I think
RJ,
I had like a. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, RJ checked his money and said, "All right, good. I got what I think I have in the bank." And oh, what? I need to withdraw something.
Yeah, here in Boogey percent, you normally just want to withdraw all of the money in the ATM because it can save you some time withdrawing from the ATM later after the death warp. Uko with the quick spawn dodge there. That's not the party man.
That's a old reeling man or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You really don't see too many Tucson fights, so I don't actually know what the enemies do.
So RJ pulled out a little more than 500. I don't know if he's got plans for the other 50.
I think it's just
withdraw everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just what I was saying, where you want to have as much money in your pocket when you die, so you might not have to waste time withdrawing money from the ATM after the death warp to revive Paula.
I'd be lying if I said I don't have a sticky note up that tells me what options I have with how much cash.
Oh, I like to have 3 food items going in check. Right? That's my only rule. I don't really think about how I get them. It could be burgers that are left over. It could be croissants that I buy. I know, Hunter, you're particularly a fan of the free eggs from Happy Happy Village strat, which I've never tried, but it looks fun.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a touch faster on the getting them. Obviously, it definitely works better for my money. They do heal a lot of HP, which sometimes you don't want against Carpainter, so keep that in mind. I think they heal like 80 or so.
So that's about what a croissant would do, right? Ooh.
Croissants are closer to 60.
Okay. And yeah, double UFO. Oh yeah, I was watching.
Ooh, double spawn for RJ. But
yeah, getting pincered in Sprout Tunnel it's not fun. But nice despawns, knows those margins on either side of the screen. So it looks bad out of that.
Sprouts and mushrooms, you can get pretty close to them before they aggro you. So that was.
But of course, we like to tempt fate and get way too close to them anyway.
I like to touch the leaf, but
yeah. Well, you always know, like, you get a little bit too close to them when they start moving at you and then stop after a second, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's how you know you're really living life on the edge. But yeah, pretty solid PRVs. Uko had a couple scary UFO spawns. If you're a high-level runner like Uko or RJ, you can do some fancy maneuvers to get away from the UFOs. But when I was starting out and during races, my rule is see UFO equals immediate despawn. Because I don't mess with this.
For some reason, I always think, what could I do with this? And then I just sit there for like 10 seconds and just stare at it.
What could possibly go wrong if I try to get past this
and typically things do go wrong. It's very interesting how that happens.
Nice butterfly pickup from RJ there.
Yep, RJ's got both his butterflies. He's fully psychic pointed out, ready to go.
Hopefully he doesn't run into any nasty fights between now and the end of PRV.
Uko get any? Do you know if Uko's got any butterflies?
I don't believe they have. So that's a little bit of time RJ will make up over what we see right now.
We're also getting those annoying mushroom spawns.
And of course, as we say that, Uko got a mushroom spawn, or a butterfly spawn, but it was right next to a mushroom. Not gonna mess with that.
Alright. I'm just gonna keep my eye on RJ for a second here.
Why? What's your reasoning there?
Okay. I didn't know. I keep waiting to see if anyone jumps onto my skip sandwich strat, but another day goes by.
Did you do that in your race earlier?
I did. And I got too close to the sprout, and then I used the skip sandwich, and I got away from the sprout.
Ooh, yeah. I guess it's a nice little insurance policy if you fly too close to the sun. Hunter Icarus RNG.
What? Okay, PRV. Uko's probably gonna take it pretty carefully, I would assume. A lot of places to get pincered, a lot of enemies that do a lot of damage, have a lot of speed.
Yep. And there's the Robo. Another
He's
despawn only there.
flies very erratically. We're up to 3 despawns in the area.
Ooh, and an extra UFO spawn. Gotta love it. But luckily that Robo got stuck in the tree. And Uko goes for this weird little movement that skips a spawn plate down here by this butterfly spawn.
Alright, there's one butterfly for Uko.
So RJ is gonna make up a little bit of time here. Skip that butterfly. Run past it with reckless abandon.
RJ's not far behind, getting a few spawns of his own.
Yeah, RJ's definitely, picked up a little bit of time in PRV here. Uko's had some unlucky spawns and hasn't gotten the butterflies that they need.
Yeah, it's going to be much closer. Assuming neither one takes a fight, it's going to be much closer by the end of the PRV here.
And there's the second butterfly. I don't know if Uko managed to get the little spawn skip that's right in that area.
So, but I'm not sure.
But I don't see any spawns anyway. Oh, kind of close to tell. I don't know.
Ooh, that's close. I think they're okay though. Yeah.
Yeah, nice
That's
maneuver
PRV.
there. Oh, RJ.
Oh no,
Ooh.
RJ.
Pincered by the trees. This is just a runaway, right?
That's what I would do.
Maybe you rock in to kill the sprout, and then run away from the oak, because the sprouts are kind of fast, right?
It's not that they're fast. It's just that they'll call for help. They'll hurt you more
Yeah.
so than the tree will.
Now RJ has to get another butterfly here, which he didn't. See if he goes. Yeah, he goes back to try and respawn that. It's a 90% spawn, but that means 10% chance you don't get it, which seems to happen 10% of the time.
I'm not sure what Uko's burger count is, but they did not get any croissants.
Yeah, must be pretty confident with the food that they have left in the inventory. You can always get the safety croissant and check afterwards. A little setback there for RJ, but not a huge deal. Hopefully he can avoid this UFO. Yeah, that was close.
Oh, I don't like despawning up here.
I almost thought he was going for the hard hat for a second. I like getting the hard hat in races. If I'm ahead, basically, if you're in a position where as long as you don't die, you should win, go get the hard hat. That's how I feel. RJ got the RNG snake, but nice stutter there. Get around it.
Ooh. Alright, Uko's got Shack Fight. 2 cultists and a crow. We're gonna rock in the lead. Ooh, 3 cultists.
Ooh. Can we get the quadfecta? Nope.
Not even close.
The zero-fecta. Now this could be dangerous if Uko's unable to kill any of these guys. Second rockin'. Alright, that's 1 cultist down. 2. The crow, the annoying crow.
So yeah, the crow has a whole lot of speed. I think it's like 75, where the cultists probably have like 10 or so.
Yeah.
And the rockin' has a chance to miss based off of the speed of the enemy. So,
Not to mention, you can miss your bashes as well, as we just saw. So,
yeah,
not the best shack fight for Uko, but surviving shack fight's always nice, right? Also, Uko's still on PB pace after PRB. Not as insane of a pace as they were previously, but so 104 pace is still spectacular, right?
Yay, extra! Oh wait, banana.
But banana strat. This is new. I guess it's kind of like getting the cookie, right?
Bananas heal, I think, around 20. So
Okay.
So you use a fresh egg right there, but then bananas for Carpainter. Interesting. We'll
Yeah,
see how
that's
it
a new
goes.
strat. Yeah, I appreciate seeing new strats. I respect it.
Shack fight for RJ. Again, leading with the rocket.
No successful calls for help is nice. Ooh, 105. Can we get the trifecta? No. We got the bifecta though.
And the second cultist has 6 HP. So just touch him. There it is.
Textbook shack fight for RJ there. And he got the cookie, which is nice. Can set you up for a easy death warp after Carpainter if you get lucky.
Uko got a call for help in the second fight. So got to use a rockin'.
So I guess neither player's probably going to grab the skip sandwich, right? Because RJ got the cookie and Uko got the bananas.
I don't think Uko did. I'd be surprised if RJ did.
Yeah, I'll get
Wow.
it in a race if I don't have the cookie.
Offense up by 6 for Uko.
That's pretty nice. RJ with some unlucky cultist spawns. Here in Happy Happy, and Janet doing what Janet does best.
Janet, move!
What a babe. Look at her
Move!
strutting her stuff in front of Happy Happy headquarters.
Janet! Yeah, I actually agree with the despawn there.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
do
real
what you gotta
stuff.
do.
All right, Car Painter.
So,
Lead with a lightning, and then a life up and attack.
yep, and
Another
Uko
lightning.
only has one rockin' for this because of the not ideal shack fight. So this could be a long car.
Banana.
Yeah,
21.
35 HP. That's pretty nice. If they can get some reflect, one reflect. Ooh, 151 is amazing. Wow. Okay,
All right, Car Painter's down sub 40 Car Painter fight. Awesome
that's
stuff.
amazing. Yeah.
Meanwhile, RJ had a very nice inside cultist fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to top that car fight for Uko though. So Uko was down at what? Or Carpater was down for Uko at 39.45-ish. So we'll see how far behind RJ is and if he made up any time. Assuming he can get the high score. I don't want to jinx anything. RJ has the double rock in here. A little bit of insurance. And he got a reflect, which should just get healed up immediately. Oh, not up to full. A little bit of damage, but then Rockin' hit for 52. That's not what you want to see if you're RJ. Ooh, 108 though. All right, making up for it.
Probably about 100 HP left on Car Painter.
And that reflect should kill him. Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
He's down.
So Uko maintaining this about a minute lead over RJ. So definitely, you know, that could be, you know, one proto death in Winters,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, so RJ had the one extra fight in PRV, but Uko had kind of a messy PRV with spawns as well as a little bit harder shack fight. So.
Yep. So it all evens out in the end, and the Onet lead is maintained more or less. Now we'll see how they choose to death warp here. End up going back to Tucson. Uko hanging on to the teddy bear for now. I assume
I'd
they'll
be
drop
surprised if both of them don't do mole, but let's see if anyone wants to prove me wrong.
Yeah, here's who's doing the menuing. Drop all your gear and drop the teddy bear. Yeah, and with 36 HP on Ness, this should be pretty straightforward mole.
Did you notice what RJ's level up HP was?
I missed it, unfortunately. But I'm
There's
sure
the
we'll see
mole.
soon enough when he does the post-call menu. Nice. Immediate mortal damage to Ness. That's the one you want to see.
Yeah.
And you see Uko waiting there for Ness to die so that they don't
This
have to
is
select
perfect
anymore.
RNG.
Oh,
What?
wow. Wow.
Except for the prayer.
What if the prayer revived Ness? How raging
I was
would that
actually
be?
like panicking for a second. I don't think you need money, Uko. But okay. We're doing
I wonder
glitch
what
instead.
I wonder what the extra money's for. Do you buy some stuff on Jeff? Or maybe they want to do post or pre-boogie shopping. Get some bombs and stuff.
Potentially.
If you're
Again, I missed RJ's HP.
yeah, we'll see when I assume he'll go for the mole. If he does anything crazy, we'll figure out that he is, you know, over 80 something HP.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. RJ will lose time to the mole over Uko.
Yeah, pretty much. He'll either break even. Yeah, so 70 HP. That's not ideal mole health, but I still think it's pretty safely. Just go to the mole. Don't be fancy. And you know, perfect RNG so far.
Wow.
But there's the playing rough.
I'll take that, dude.
Yeah.
He definitely did lose a few seconds, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a big RNG spot, and both runners had one had perfect, one had near perfect.
Yeah, if I wake up in the morning and someone calls me and say, "Hey, Arts, you're gonna have a 4-turn death warp today," I'll say, "Hell yeah, sign me up." I don't know who you are, but sign me up.
Who are you? How'd you get this number?
But thank you. Now we have a little mid-run intermission, pretty much, where everyone runs around to sit, gets all the story triggers you need to progress over the thread.
Uka's gonna do some weird walk movement, avoid a photo trigger, saves us 20 seconds.
Still got that banana in the inventory, just showing off at this
You
point.
never know. Is that banana in your inventory, or are you just happy to see me?
Porque no los dos, Hunter. Hope you all are ready to groove out to some Runway 5 action with us. Thanks again to all of our viewers out there today watching this high-level race in EBS 2020. I think this has certainly lived up to my expectations. I don't know about you.
It surpassed mine. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, Uko's still on PB pace, definitely. He didn't lose any time to the mole. And we don't have the PB comparison for RJ, but as we mentioned earlier, his skill level is much better than his current PB. So I assume he's on PB pace as well.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty safe bet.
Also, thanks chat for compliments on commentary. We're just having a great time.
All right. Well, right before we start the Runaway 5 show with RJ's audio, I do want to mention the verdict is in, everyone. The topic has been, are you left side bus or right side bus? And I'll let you guys know, one is definitively slower than the other. And the answer is, by 1 second, left side bus is slower.
However, you do hear people. No, some people are saying. I don't say this because I'm not a dirty left busser, but some people do say that left bus is more consistent because you might not get caught on the signposts and all that stuff. But we're speedrunners. We want to play to the best of our ability. So right bus every day.
Airfram does have a point. Straight down bus is the slowest of all.
That is true.
It is actually slower than going completely around the Chaos Theater, which another runner did in a previous race. I won't mention who, but...
well, that's one way to make sure you don't get the photo trigger, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if Uko trolls us. Nope, right side bus. Beautiful execution. See, that's speedrunning in a nutshell right there. You go for the harder strat, it saves a second, because that's just what we do,
RJ messed up his timer, so...
That's interesting. Well, at least we have a wonderful, wonderful mod team, the Earthbound speedrunning community, that if it comes down to it, we can have some retimes.
Hey, if it helps, I'm gonna start my timer based off of Uko's, and that way we'll get pretty close. So at least we have one reference.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it should be, they both started at roughly the same time, so maybe plus or minus a second or two.
I'll start my timer at 48 minutes. We'll do some math at the end.
Also, shout out to the gold Death Warp split for Muko. When you get perfect RNG, that happens. And also almost perfect RNG in a Carpenter fight as well.
I mean, I know that left side bus has always been slower, but you just have to quell the rebels every now and again.
Yeah, Uko, you're preaching to the choir here, We're not the ones, spewing false information. But yeah, don't be alarmed by RJ's missing time. We have backup strats in place.
RJ said, "See you later, PV."
No.
RJ looking at a pace of 0 seconds.
Told you this race was too close to call. Oh, and meanwhile, as we're blabbering, Uko gets a 0 spawn graveyard. So
Uko cheating. Oh, never mind. The fly's there. Uko's fine.
single fly. Yeah. Proof that this wasn't pre-recorded. This is not manip. But yeah, it's absurd that Uko is still on PB pace at this point, but for the best possible time of 103.40, that's absurd.
Wow.
Would that be... So, 12 points ahead of PB, right, would be a 104.27 at this point? Is
What?
that... I'm sorry, 104.17. Wow.
What's the question? I missed it.
If Uko's pace continues, would this be the fastest EBSS race of all time?
If I'm not mistaken, if Uko PBs at all, it's the fastest EBSS race.
All right,
Was that
something
the
to
question,
watch for sure.
EBSS?
Yes, that was the
Okay,
question.
it's not the
Sorry, I
fastest
kind of
Boogey
blabbered
race.
there for. Yeah, definitely not the fastest. Yeah.
Because I know my PB was not in a Boogey race, and I honestly don't think anyone else has done faster. So
Yeah. James's PB is definitely up there from last EBSS. Right. What's his current PB?
104, I think 40. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
104.39. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Meanwhile, RJ had a pretty good graveyard, I do think.
It was a little sketchy. He got that fly up by the zombies that you need to talk to. So yeah.
Which landed on top of the tree. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah. But you had to do some maneuvering. Ooh, and RJ with the swag talk to the sketchy
problem here.
lady. No problem here.
Oh, good. We got a timer up for RJ now, so that's good.
Shout out to Temple once again.
Yeah.
MVP. MVP.
We're starting the segment with my good friend Jeffrey.
Are you on the love Jeff or the hate Jeff train?
I'm on the love
Okay.
Jeff train,
And
and I'll be honest with you. The reason is that everyone else hates him, and I'm like, hey Jeff.
So you're
It's
just a
okay.
contrarian? Is that what it
Not
is?
so much a contrarian as like I feel you, Jeff, as well as I know I'm gonna need you for most of this run. Not necessarily Boogey, but
That's true. Although he does come in clutch in Boogie 10, right? Big bottle rocket. So
for sure.
at least you should. Yeah, I guess I should have remembered who I was asking. Your avatar on Discord and etc. has always been a picture of Jeff. So.
Wow, dude. It's actually a picture of Among Us now, but
Oh, true. Yeah.
shout outs to Game of 2020.
So not only are you contrarian, you're also a sellout.
What?
I mean, people are saying that. That's don't shoot the messenger.
Wait, sell out for Among Us? Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
No, I don't know. I'm joking.
All right, Arts is just spewing all sorts of false information. Can we mute him, please?
We'll give up the reins.
All right, and now we get to the definitively worst enemy, or worst. I call him an enemy, I guess. But...
Little Freudian slip there. I mean, you're not wrong.
Bubble Monkey.
He needs no introduction.
People hate Jeff because you rely on him so much, and he's just completely RNG on whether or not his bottle rocket's gonna hit for 500 or 0.
Uko got kind of bad RNG with the movement of this dog and got red swirled. It's not a scary fight at all, and they will get a level up from this, which is really nice. But losing a little bit of time there.
Right.
I do like taking.
Huh?
I do like taking the safety, the green dog fight if you can, in races
I agree
especially.
with
So the extra level up is so helpful for proto, especially if you get the purple. Then you're sitting pretty for the hardest fight of the run.
Uko could have turned around there and taken a normal encounter fight, but their intention was that Bubble Monkey would actually catch up to Jeff, and because Bubble Monkey would be touching the dog first, that would actually be a green swirl because the dog's trying to chase Jeff. Little fun little mechanic that the enemy always tries to come after the head person of the group.
Yeah, and that 1 in 100 time you get a Bubble Monkey green swirl, you feel like a god. But the rest of the time, it's just pure frustration. Nice movement here from Uko before Tessie. No longer on PB pace, unfortunately. But still absurd.
My reference is about 10 minutes from this point. So Uko is looking at a mid 104, which, like I said before, has been done almost none at all in races and almost none at all in EBSS. And you're seeing it round 1.
Yeah, this could be a historic race. And you think they'll just set the tone for the rest of the tournament? High quality gameplay all throughout?
I sure hope so, but I know how EB likes to break people's hearts.
Of course, yeah.
MS Paint Beef. So far, I think that was Wah that had the best time in round 1. Wah got a mid 107, I think it was. Let me see if I can find that out. RJ, take the reins.
Who's RJ?
Arts, sorry, whoever you are. Yeah, okay. Wah got a 107.30. There, I'm done. I'm back.
Well, I missed you. What did Zakubi get? I know they had a pretty good time.
108?
108, yeah. So pretty close.
108.45.
Anything sub 110 in a race, that's what you're shooting for. All right, first proto here for Uko. They do have the extra level, which should make this fight safe. You take the time loss on the dog and hopefully make up some time by not dying the first proto. But we have a successful call for help. This could be a little bit dangerous.
Ooh, going to runaway strats. I think I would continue attacking, but none of the options are really good at this point.
I also like healing here, just because you have the extra health, so you're pretty... if you heal, you're set on HP.
All right.
Surviving the fight is all that matters, though.
I mean, Heiko, I got a 114. I don't really want to hear being okay with a 110.
Uko tried to finesse the duck skip, but sometimes it just doesn't cooperate. Usually a pretty safe fight, but
is 10 HP normal? I feel like we are severely low on offense.
Might be, yeah. I usually don't really pay attention to the duck fight because, I just don't worry about it. But this is taking a while, so.
Yeah, I think that was 5 hits, to be honest.
So not ideal. RJ can make up some time, especially with if he can finagle a skip. Proto still hasn't damaged him yet, and a smash from Bubble Monkey. Ooh, but then a miss from Jeff.
Still could be a 2-turner, though.
So it could be a 2-turner. As it is, yeah.
Nice.
And Uko unable to get Proto 2 skip, so all 3 fights for Uko. Let's see if RJ can... This is definitely an opening for RJ to make up some time if he can get either one of these skips.
For sure. I don't like that duck setup.
Yeah, that's a bad duck positioning. If he moves left and then down, maybe something will happen. But at this point, yeah, you just take the duck.
Seems like he's stuck almost. Alright, Uko makes it out. Definitely didn't want all 3 fights, but definitely gotta be happy that you didn't take a death at the same time.
Absolutely. And if RJ can get this second proto skip, this is almost a dead heat, I feel like.
RJ's about to die to this duck.
Yeah, you don't like that. Oh, pulls it out in the end.
Very good. Uko's first spawn plate's empty. That's good. We're in.
I feel like Pawn Cave is like low-key the hardest part of this room. I maybe it's just me and like I choke, but I'm not a fan.
It feels like, all right, show the class what you've learned.
Yep. Yeah, so RJ, no skips as well, so wasn't able to make up any time here, but Uko's not having a great time in the second room of Concave, so RJ gets lucky. Could be making up a lot of time, and this could come down to the Boogey fight.
Uko's playing it safe. Uko could stutter around some of these slugs, but choosing to just despawn them instead.
Yeah, with a lead, I like playing it safe. It's really the onus is on RJ to try to make things happen, as he's doing right now with that little sketchy stutter, but able to do it, getting him stuck on the edge there in the wall. RJ though playing it safe, going for the door despawn. Meanwhile, Uko grabs the bottle rocket. Nice safety strat for races for sure. RJ no luck with the second room as well. The second room has been brutal for both runners tonight. It's like RJ is deciding, you know, he's not going to take any chances with Concave. He's going to leave it up to Boogey to decide.
And with that, Uko is out of Concave. Unfortunately, it was a bit slower, so I think we're looking at about a 105 time if everything else goes well.
Yep, and with the no skip brick road.
Right.
I assume with a PB of 104.29, there's at least one skip in there, so definitely losing time.
I mean, everyone else would be like thrilled with a 105. I'm sure Uko's like, man, I had a 26.0 net and I'm gonna have a 105. So.
Yeah, but they're slated to win their race, so can you really complain at that point?
Yeah, exactly. Only a 105.
Only a 105. Only the best time of the first round. Of course, the race isn't over. Boogey still has its say as to the outcome. But nice input break for Uko here, just to collect their thoughts before the final stretch. RJ had some trouble in this third room. Goes for the bottle rocket. Hopefully these mushrooms are nice to him. That was kind of close. I don't know. Do you risk those mushrooms, Hunter?
I have to say no. I think they'd get you, but boy, are they they're
playing some good defense, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're right in the wrong spot for me.
Yeah, these are some unfortunate concaves from both runners, but obviously favors Uko, who came into this with about a minute lead, so this should be, pull the mushrooms down. Oh,
come on, that should have been green with the monkey.
You never rely on Bubble Monkey. Nice quick runaway though, so didn't actually lose too much time. Wow. Yeah, wow. Maybe it's in the cards for RJ. Maybe that's the momentum turner he needs.
So RJ's also looking at like a 107 right now, which is PB pace for him. So even if it's a loss, it's got to be a great feeling for him to potentially have a PB out of this.
Absolutely. Yeah, even though, you know, that would win him the race and, you know, against any other opponent tonight, basically, right?
That would have beaten me, the winner of my round, by 7 minutes. Yes.
So yeah, you gotta be feeling a little bit down if you're RJ, but hey, you know, a strong showing, PBing in your first race of the tournament, you know, that's something to build on for the rest of the tournament. Absolutely.
And definitely mention that Boogey Tent can do whatever Boogey Tent wants to do.
Absolutely, yeah. Do you safety save if you're Uko here? Is your lead strong enough at this point?
A little over 2 minutes, just a touch over 2 minutes. I don't know.
Now, reminder that they did withdraw extra money after the death. So the other safety strat they can go for is, like we talked about, buying lots of bombs and bottle rockets from the Shady Dealer in 3.
I tell you what, though, actually, because you mentioned that, if they die, I don't think they would have enough money to do everything they would need to do. So I would actually consider that in my planning here, very true.
And that's something that differentiates racing from just straight PB attempts, because you have to make all these little calculations about how far ahead or behind you are and what risk you're willing to take to make
I don't
up
think they
or save your time.
sold. Let me see here. Yep, they still have the defense spray, so that's a solid 250 if they
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah, so it should be safe if they die. No spawns. Now, I just want to take a second to complain that I was on world record pace in Boogey the other day and died the fly right there coming out of the tunnel where Jeff joins.
Of course you were on world record pace again.
but back to the race. I just needed that real quick. But yeah, nice. Uko not doing any shopping, not safety saving, but getting the teddy bear. Let's see what Boogey has to say.
I like this strategy. Boogey Tent's got 579 HP.
510.
We are darn close.
Yep, most of the way there. Is that a pack of bubblegum usage?
It is. It's probably not as effective though.
The swag pack of bubblegum. Uko just knew that the Rockin' was going to take it down. All right, GG to Uko. Spectacular time. Should be a high 105.
Yes. So based off what Uko's already said, they are thrilled with a 105 coming out of the gate Earthbound Super Series 2020 run.
Yeah, and what a race from both of these runners. Remember, RJ is still on PB pace, most likely. Maybe that Pond Cave had something to say about that. But, yeah, I'm still eagerly watching his screen to see what time he ends up with. Yeah, I mean, his PB's a 109, so he's very much on pace if Boogey cooperates.
I mean, he could, as long as he doesn't die. If he had a bad Boogey fight, he would still PB.
Yeah, you could safety save, shop, and grab the teddy bear and still PB here. All right, official time for Uko, 105.52.
And
By far
Pumpkin
the
Man
strongest.
comes to say hi. Congrats, Uko.
GG Uko, great race. Really setting the tone for the rest of the tournament. Coming out strong. Fastest time so far. And RJ not too far behind. Ooh, he's going for the PB attempt. He's skipping the teddy bear. He's coming in hot. Watch out for that Pumpkin Man in the tree. That's scary.
I agree. Why is that so scary?
I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's a cursed run. Oh, RJ with the
max HP.
The safety croissant.
See the determination on Ness's face. Wait, can I use that word for Ness?
I think so, yeah. Ooh, I feel that lag in my soul right now, but he's safe. Alright, here we go, RJ. Let's get that PB. Defend. Big bottle rocket. Ah, classic. Thank you, Boogey.
Oh, you're the best.
Just a quick little troll. Ooh, 498. Alright. He did grab the bottle rocket.
Alright, kill Paula.
Is that
kill
another
Paula.
pack of bubblegum?
No, kill Paula, not Ness.
I think, yeah, it's a pack of bubblegum. Double pack of bubblegum tonight.
Can you believe it, man? Double bubblegum.
Oh no.
The
oh
Rockin'
no.
did it.
The Rockin' did it. Okay. Because he bashed with Jeff. Alright, GG RJ. Should be a comfortable PB. Low 108. He PB'd by a minute, so. Yeah, spectacular races from both of these runners.
Both of these runners would have beaten me by 6 minutes. Is that great? I feel good here.
Yeah.
Oh, Uko taking an unfortunate death post game.
Yeah. Do we dock them some time, or I don't know? Unsuccessfully, unsuccessful tent glitch. I mean, if you don't tent glitch after your race victory, is it really your race victory? All right, let's pan over, see what RJ's official time is going to be.
So you guys are going to know before we do, because we're having to look on the restream here.
Yeah.
And
108.27 flat, assuming that the timing is correct. But yeah, mid 108, a PB by a solid minute, I think, for him. Spectacular showing from him. Spectacular showing from Uko. I'm excited to see these runners for the rest of the tournament for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's amazing. Best run of the series, the win versus the loser who got a PB at the same time. I love
And
it.
was the third or fourth best race of the week as well, right?
Third, yeah.
Third, yeah. So
Oh,
now,
PB by. I thought you need to update your sr.com times, dude.
oh, what did he?
He says it's actually just a PB by a second.
Oh, he never submitted his time. Wow, you're out here making the commentators look bad, dude. Come on.
Well,
RJ's a sandbagger.
well, that's gonna do it for the first round. We're waiting on the admin team to make up the second round for us.
Yeah. So here's a mood, right? You lost your first EBSS race, and you get paired up with RJ, fresh off a PB and a 1. How do you feel?
How do I feel if I did that?
If you were the one who lost paired up against that, because remember this is Swiss, so RJ, because he lost, is going to get paired up against another person.
Okay, going up against Uko, you're saying Uko's 105?
No, going up against RJ. You lose your first race, and now you're paired up against RJ.
Oh, I'm with you now,
Yeah,
man.
there we go,
Man,
there
that
we
would
go.
suck. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry whoever has that happen.
Although you could get paired up against Uko, so also a feels bad man moment, right?
Where's my forfeit button?
Hey, I have faith in you. That'll be a good race. I'll try to get on commentary for that one for sure.
Well, Arts, I appreciate you doing co-commentary with me. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure, man.
Wimple, thank you for letting us kind of goof off in here.
Yeah,
Appreciated it.
I had a great time. Yeah,
wait, we debugging? Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, we're debugging.
It's just Q, dude. Is it actually debug?
That's a mood. That's a mood for sure. Who has the better debug? Is that?
Oh, Uko's got debug. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that's the actual debug. Yeah. Can we roll credits, or is that past? Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, the 69. Where is that taking us?
It's credits. It's actually credits.
That's
how this game is set up.
Oh my god, dude! The ultimate troll from the developers. Wow.
Oh, but he's getting the envelope in the corner. That's what it looks like to me. He may have locked. They may have locked. Excuse me.
I was about to say this could be a.
They're fighting.
Submit a debug percent time. This worked. Oh, what a shame. We won't see the credits roll. Ruko.
Yeah, they're saying they're stuck. So close.
Yeah, what a great race, though.
All right, Temple, we got anyone we're hosting? RPG Limit Break or anything like that? Two-Chan. All right, go give Two-Chan some love. Arts, appreciate it. RJ, great job on the PV. Uko, great job on the victory, and we will see you guys next time.
Yep, Arts Prof signing out. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.